will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers, because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs. You are.
All right. OP Patriots out there kicking ass, taking names. Welcome to the party, folks. The Patriot Party News.com. I am your host, Chaz Carter, better known as Underground Patriot. Coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. I hope everyone is kicking ass and taking names. Yes, oh yes, we are doing it again on Instagram. They blocked my personal Instagram and also some integrations on some of our marketing because we blew it out today. It was kind of interesting. I'm surprised I was able to actually go back into and broadcast again. So if you're seeing me on Instagram, hello to you. We're going to do dose twice today to see if we can get this through. Man, exciting things are happening today. I know Warren's going to be joining us hopefully momentarily and all of that great stuff. I'm going to go ahead and bring in, this is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel news and bread. That's right, it's the PatriotPartyNews.com, folks. More than just a website. We are a full functioning badassery Patriot broadcasting network, broadcasting around the world 24 freaking 7. Man, I tell you what, it has been a little bit wild and crazy, but we're getting through this. Hang on one second here. I'm trying to send this over to Warren. There we go. He's having computer issues. And so anyway, there you go. Sorry about that. Hey, folks, you can help us out by donating to the cause. You can hit the donation button, the red button up here at top right. Yeah. And that will help us with our server storage, folks. We really need your help out there. It allows us to be able to continually do the truth. So when they shut off Instagram, Facebook, X, and everything else, you're going to be able to get the truth from us because the truth will set you free. So, Warren, if you're watching, I sent you the email, so you should have your link and all that great stuff. So, anyway, also don't forget, we have done some major upgrades. Warning, it's not for everyone inside of Patriot Shoot. You need to go to join.patriotshoot.com. 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 Why do you need to go to join.patriotshoot.com? 0 bots, 0 algorithms, and everybody sees everything, and it's censorship free. The end. You're not going to get that. Oh, yes, we can get that. We never get. Yeah, right. They fool your ass. They don't see jack shit. Okay. That's why everybody's coming over to Patriot Shoot right now, because they're able to see what's happening not only here in the United States, but have you figured out they shield information from other countries? Uh-oh. We didn't figure out how to do a workaround, and we got that covered too. So if you're tired of the Patriot soap operas and all the central casting that you're seeing being reported on day in and day out, and they're allowing them to get all kinds of views because they want you to go over here and not look at what the hell is going on in America and the world, get on over to Patriot Shoot. You'll be glad that you did. Yeah. I don't want to say that all night. Here's some of our partners, by the way. You need to check out Q Broadcast, ppnnetwork.qbroadcast.com, the upgrade. Man, hold up. Let me just, well, I got it on. Fuck, this if I can pull this up. There we go. No. Yeah, I'm going to actually switch it back over. Look at there. So here at Q Broadcast, this is what's really cool. Under $60 a month, okay, you get 30,000 movies. You get 1,000 live channels. Take your pick. Go through it all kinds of sports channels under the freaking sun you could ever shake a stick at. Again, you get everything. And you can also watch it through virtually any TV and so forth, which is pretty freaking cool there as well. And then also our LT360 products right here. Use discount code PPN. And drinking the hydro drink. Hydration, it's amazing, especially if you're trying to be active, if you're wanting, as we get older, we get dehydrated. Just a fact of life. Man, it's awesome. You need to get you some of that. Also, check out Cardio Miracle PPN, 15% off. Hunter's Blend Coffee, discount code PPN. Incredible, amazing. You need to get you some. Again, PPN is the discount code. Also, removal of graphene oxide because of the freaking biowhipping. Isn't that amazing? We found something that can actually help your body get rid of that crap that we got talked into taking. If you're still alive and you took it, by God, you need to be hitting that red button right there. Get that graphene oxide out of your body. Again, rootsbrand.com/PPN. We worked out an incredible deal with Patriot Mobile where we were able to get free activation with them. Please use PPN as the discount code, and they will totally 100% hook you up. What's up, PPN chat? I hope you're doing well tonight. This is our own dedicated PPN chat, our live stream. We have our own. It's hooked up to our servers, so you'll be able to get that censorship free. And folks, all of our replays are exclusively onto patriot.com. You can go there and sign up for free, get access to the truth, and also you'll see some other influencers on there as well. It's incredible. Get on to patriot.com where you are the news. Cool. I see Warren has made it in through his tech debacle, and let's go ahead and bring him in. What's up, man?
Man,
I
don't know what to say.
Like that. I know who you are. I shouldn't joke with you, my back. I know how you are when you get out of that. It's frustrating, and sorry you have to go through it.
No, I've actually done good. I've had an attitude adjustment, and I just punched the button one time instead of punching stuff, It's giving me a hard time, and it's always right before your show. So there we go.
Cool. What's going on?
Not much, man. Just watching what's going on and trying to figure out the next move and trying to figure out why this move was made before that move. Am I slow or am I coming through okay? Am I freezing up some?
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
It was funny as you say that. What I've got up here on my tab are going super slow. So I didn't know if that was me. It might be. Now it did. So yeah, it's probably me. I don't know. They've been nailing me even earlier today. So
for some reason, I've got our normal screen, and then I've got another screen over here that just has you and me on a little screen. Do you have that?
Yeah. Well, there's a button you can push. Dallas went through the same thing today.
Okay, there we go.
Figure out there's a button to the left that you should see. It looks like
I found it. I got rid of it.
Cool. Man, awesome.
I'm almost learning this.
Man, I'm loving it. Dallas today. We spent 5 minutes and man, I can't see what's going on. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So, but yeah. Cool.
And I don't think anybody else could see it.
No.
Robin said, looks good to me. Sounds good as well. So, hey, we're ready to rock and roll. What kind of new things are you seeing going on or just a little the same?
Man, just everything. I mean, they're now threatening to shut down the government because of all the craziness going on, which I hope they do. Everybody's on pins and needles on what the market's going to do tomorrow. Gold is rocking, silver's rocking, copper's rocking. I mean, fiat dollar sucks. And then what's the other thing? Oh, Bitcoin crash, crypto crash.
What's Bitcoin doing? Is it going down?
Yeah, let's see here. I think we were talking about it earlier. I'll have to pull up the graphic if I can find it. But yeah, you had somebody sold like, I don't know, $12 billion worth, like an insane amount from an account from back in 2012 that they're selling out everything. So,
Gotcha. So do you know what it is now? Because if anybody's watching that, please know that those are things that are normal. It's not out of the ordinary. Let's say that back in, I think it was April of last year, Bitcoin went down to 76,000. This thing runs, and every 4 years, there's a really big bull market. Oh my goodness, this thing's fixing to rock and roll. And we're in that time frame. So don't let that worry you. I've been telling a lot of people, hey, this is going to be volatile. Don't, just chill out, watch out. And that's normal. That is a normal scenario. Back 3 years ago when that thing went back down to 7,500 or whatever it was, it went up. Let's say I think I bought it at 7,500 and it went up to 69. Boom, I got rid of it. Boom, it went back down to 14,000. And now I can't remember if that was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, because it's flying. I don't watch it as much now. I'm watching the XRP and stuff, but everybody just know that's normal for right now. Let's say that anybody that bought Bitcoin, if it's kind of fluctuating and worrying people, then somebody that bought it at 7,000 or 10,000, they're going to say, I'm going to get my money, or they're manipulating. So, exactly what you're saying. So, yeah. Now I will say that back in, I guess it was 2025, October-ish, that sucker went up to $120,000. And then boom, it went up. People said, oh my goodness, there we go. Let me take some of my money, let me take some of my money. And then it went back down. And please know that is normal for these days. In the future, I don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to just continually go up, but everything that goes up can come down. So if you're concerned about that and you bought some or whatever, hey, that's normal, brother. Just let that.
I don't buy Bitcoin because I feel, my personal opinion, it's going to crash, and unless you sell out of it, people are going to lose their ass on it. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, mine's different. When Eric came on, the Trumps are talking about Bitcoin so much, because I'm the same way. I was the same way you are for 4 or 5 years. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Now when they go in, they buy all those mining units for Bitcoin, and they're mining 2% of it, and they say it's going to be, we want Bitcoin to be, American rand kind of. So I've kind of changed my mind. Who knows what it'll do, but that's where I'm going with it.
Gotcha. You're talking about with Liberty, with Trump?
Yeah.
So that's that. And then let me find the crypto. I had it all this morning. Let's see here. Who was Eric? There it is. Crypto. This is a good account to follow, by the way, if you don't follow any crypto Rover is a really good account. I consider it a Class A account. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me put this up on the screen here. It's not allowing. There it is. Okay, cool. So, where is it? Which one was it? I have to scroll down here.
What are you checking out?
The crypto that I had earlier, I was trying to find that they had posted on here. I'll have to go find it. We cleaned out the Intel box from this morning, I guess. So I was going to try to pull that. I can't find it, so I apologize. Anyway, but yeah, we were talking a little bit about that.
MAGA Texas Angel. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, you're fine.
MAGA Texas Angel said my crypto is the lowest it's ever been. So MAGA, that was my case for like a couple of years, where I'd buy something and instantly that sucker would go down. I was like, okay, I've got to reframe my mind to where I'm looking at this in 5 years for, what it's doing down the road. And I've said, hey, I'm chilling with that. I'm okay with it being a little volatile because first off, I'm never going to put more in it than I can afford to lose. I'm going to put some savings, but I'm going to diversify, whether it's silver, gold, like Chaz said a little bit ago, copper. I bought some nuggets of copper. I don't know if you've ever seen them, Chaz, but I bought some nuggets, big nuggets like this right here, of copper. And then I was surprised to say, oh my goodness, there it goes. And that's what these things do. Please know that when this thing goes up, if you bought, let's say XRP when it was at its height at $3.50, well then yeah, it's going to correct and then it's going to start going up, and we're in volatile times. So I would say hang in there, but do what you're doing, do what your heart says, and because we're not financial advisors here, but I can only tell you what I'm doing, and I feel comfortable with it, very comfortable. Only because I've seen it and watched it every day for 7 years, 8 years maybe. So this is normal.
Hey, Warren, I don't know if something's going on with your mic. Angela just texted me, and I see a bunch of people in the chat. Jennifer just texted me too. Can you see if your mic, it's rubber banding hard?
Okay.
Whatever.
Is it still? I'll go out and come back in.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, there you go. He'll come right back in a second. You see here. I don't know what's going on. Getting zapped. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the heads up on that. That's yeah, we'll work through it. Yeah, he'll dang, just took out my my screen share. Let me see if I can bring this back on here. While he's trying to work that out, we'll go on through this. Filthy Rhinos, Tom Tillis and Lisa Morawski traveled to Denmark with Democrats to stand with Denmark and not President Trump on Greenland. So here's your little picture of these yahoos there. And then,
is that any better by chance?
yes, go ahead.
Is that any better by chance?
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Let me try to share this on the screen. There we go. All right. Check this out.
It's almost like I have a crystal ball. Remember when I told you that it would be the Democrats that would start this shit, that they would bring out their guns first? Isn't that what I told you? Well, we're there, folks. This is what fuck around and find out looks like stage 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You live in the neighborhood? Yep, this is my block. This is my area.
Here, I'll just leave it there. So I call me, Warren, I'm starting to call this Patriot soap operas here. He's doing nothing wrong. He's exercising his rights to have his gun. You got Black Panthers that are getting trained. Everybody else under the sun. And they're wanting something to happen.
Yeah. So, my question would be, okay, so how many are doing that? Is that, the powers that may be, the cabal, the globalists, they want that to happen. That's what they want to happen. They want chaos. They want somebody to put that up on screen and bring that to scare people. That's what they want. So yeah, I want to know how many's doing that. And is that guy the one that his job was to be the first one to go up. And then when people see that, that's my cue. That's my cue. A lot of things are set up, for that right there. It's all a plan. And I think, we know that's going to happen. And, they're good at what they do,
And
they're
there's been
organized.
about 20 of them like that with the gun. There's been about 20 of them, 20 different guys like
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Outside of the Black Panthers, and they would load at the bear. And there was probably, I don't know, 30 of them. Something like
Gotcha.
that.
Okay. I had not seen that yet. So
Let me see if I
waiting
can
on
pull it
that.
up. Yeah. Let's see if I can pull it up. Black. There you go. Let's see. This is the latest. Let's see here.
It should be in blue states. It should be where they think have that safeguard and stronghold. That's where they would do that. So about 14 different cities probably. So yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know where this chapter is, but the chapter that I saw was in Philadelphia. And so I know Philly's going to, have something pretty big going on there, obviously. Let's see here.
It'll probably start out with a lot of cities. It could start out with, even 100, or however many. And I think it'll dwindle down to somewhere between probably 14 or 17 cities that they do their stronghold in. And I think that's why we've always thought that National Guard will be put in to those cities. And at least that's what we said for 5 years. And they will go in there and start cleaning stuff out. But I think we will see a little bit of everything that we said over the last however many years we've been doing this. We're going to see it, maybe on our soil or somebody else's. So makes sense to me.
This was a post from Donald J. Trump here. And some people have highlighted this special part here. It said, nobody will touch this sacred piece of land, especially since national security of the United States and the world at large is at stake. This is a very dangerous situation for safety, security, and survival of our planet. These countries who are playing this very dangerous game have put a level of risk in play that is not tenable or sustainable. Strong measures must be taken so this potentially further situations end quickly and without question. That's kind of wild. And you got down here, what, Golden Dome?
Yeah. He's going to do that, huh? That's a trip. I guess he's going to
I
put
didn't mean to call them the Black Panthers. I meant Panthers. I'm sorry. My bad.
You knew what you meant, bro.
That's kind of fun. Here for the play here. Here's, I guess, the president, the CEO of the World Economic Forum says the organization will orchestrate the right conditions to guide the world forward. So here you go.
On all these things, the revolution has pretty much started. There's a revolution on gold and silver. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, my bad. I was just going to play this.
No,
real
you're
quick.
good. You're good, man.
It's a moment of uncertainty,
This is what I want to see.
also possibility. Not a moment to retreat, but a moment to rise. The World Economic Forum is not about responding to current events. It's about orchestrating the right conditions that enable us to move forward. Isn't this moment also when dialogue is not a luxury, but really a necessity?
Hey, bro, you got to look at this. Look at this dude's head right there. Look at his head. Hey, I'm going to
He
play
looks
this.
like a Rothschild, doesn't he?
Man, there's something going on. Look at this. Watch his
There's
head.
no way we can move the world forward without starting to speaking with each other. That's also why we
There's a
begin
light
this
on him,
week
but
with
it
music.
looks like he's got a picture of a car or
Music
something,
knows
a
no
minivan
borders.
on top of his head.
It speaks
Am I crazy,
single
or is that what I
language.
just saw?
Man, I'm just going to tell this dude to shut up and let's just look at this dude's head. Hang on. He looks pretty mad. Like, what are you talking about, Willis? I'm serious. Look at his head.
Yeah.
That much of a bright light like that? Dang. See, you don't see it really
He
there.
got that crazy head. He got that head like him serpents.
Yes.
He's
Lawrence,
going to get
whatever
mad
his
and
name
turn
is.
here in a little bit.
I think he's security, isn't he? I guess.
No, that's Larry Fink.
It's Lawrence Fink. Yeah, okay, I see it now. His name tag.
Yeah, he runs BlackRock.
Starting to speaking with each other.
And he's like number
That's also
1 or
why
2
we
at Davos now.
Huh.
So,
Anyway, there
you know,
you go.
Davos, that's a big thing. And somebody let me know, is that tomorrow? Let's see, Trump was going to be at a football game tonight.
He's in Miami. Trump's in Miami at the football game. Miami, I guess, plays Indiana, I believe, tonight. And
I
then
don't know. Man, I hadn't watched a football game since Moby
I
Dick.
saw
was
Georgia
in
get beat. I haven't watched it either, but he it is from the 20th to the 20th. Actually, 19th to the 23rd is actually Davos. So I think he's going there tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably.
Him and also another guy from Ripple.
Garlinghouse. Garlinghouse will be there. I like that. He's one of the sponsors.
Yeah, he's supposed to be there with Trump, so that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, and they're bringing out a new kind of like peace committee for the world or whatever. So
did Putin ever decide to team up with them on that? I know Trump approached Putin, or supposedly that's what it was anyway. I don't know if Putin said yes or no, but
I had a picture of who they were. I'll check and see.
Hey, by the way, if you didn't know, we're supposed to be getting 16 inches, Warren, where we're at.
When?
Next weekend.
Next weekend?
That's what they're saying.
Well, this coming weekend.
This coming weekend, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
So,
dang.
Hopefully we won't be looking like this right here. This is in Chicago.
Remember when I told you, hey, get in the truck? We went down there and just did a gazillion donuts.
At Whitfield.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And I had my hat on. My, Indiana Jones hat.
You're Indiana Jones. Right on. Oh, well, pray for these folks. Man, this don't look good at all.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's what it looked like behind me when I was driving to Murfreesboro one time. Everybody was throwing in brakes on, and I just left. I just didn't hit my brakes, and I just easily just went right through. It wasn't as bad as that, but when I was going back home, it was terrible.
Indiana's winning 10-0. Thank you. At halftime, everybody's giving me the score. Okay, thank you. Wow, look at this, man. Jeez, man,
so I don't
hate
see a
watching
picture. I don't see. Just so you know, I don't see a picture of Putin in that thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, it was. Who was it? I'll have to pull it up again. I didn't even put it out there. I think it was. I figured Putin would probably say no, but Trump had reached out to Putin on that. That's the last I heard. I don't know if he accepted it or whatever, but we'll see how that goes into place. Oh, yeah. Here's the shutdown.
Jillian.
All right, Chad Program.
Uh-oh.
Jillian, good afternoon. There's a bill to fund the Department of Homeland Security this week in the House of Representatives. Progressives could use the power of the purse to block funding for ICE. The Democrats' liberal base will demand that.
If strong language to end these abuses and rein in these immigration agencies aren't included, then they won't have my vote on that bill. And Speaker Johnson and Republicans in the House will have to try to pass it, certainly without me.
Democrats took heat last year for not standing up to President Trump. Democrats then vowed to use every tool at their disposal to challenge the administration. That pressure helped spark the government shutdown last fall. For Democrats, ICE is the new health care in 2026.
I am not going to cast a vote, not one dime, to support this lawless, brutal Trump ICE operation. So I'm saying I won't provide any funding.
But the GOP is critical of the Democrats' tactics. They oppose the rabble-rousing, and they are livid about cutting money for ICE.
As long as the federal government is following the law and there is some agency that's enforcing the rule of law, that it doesn't matter which agency is doing it. I think it's foolish to encourage it.
Now, the House votes this week on the DHS funding bill. However, it's about the math. There are nearly 24 Democrats from swing districts who could join Republicans and vote to fund ICE. Jillian?
Yeah, more of the same.
I've got a pic of the girl that supposedly is the one that got into it, kind of attacked Tina. And then Tina went back at her. She was in a little mop room type thing. Of course, they don't have a picture of the girl going after her. They only have a picture of Tina, trying to back her away. And they said,
did they really charge Tina with something?
Oh yeah.
Did they really do it? Did they really charge her?
Supposedly, they're doing it right now. Got her back in solitary and all that.
Wow.
This time I want to give her 60 years or something like that, something crazy. That like that wasn't a plan.
She was getting water out of a maintenance closet.
Tina was filling up a bucket of water. And the girl came in and started beating on her, and Tina just kind of got in, kind of pushed her way out, and they only got on camera Tina pushing the girl out and said that she was trying to choke her. Oh, it's all a setup.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you something at first. A lot of this stuff looks like BS. It never happens. Well, I'll be doggone if I didn't me and Jennifer didn't get a notification today about geomagnetic storms coming into play. And this is going to cause blackouts. You know it, I know it. This is obviously going to be a smoke screen to what's about to happen.
Hey. If it does, then it will be exactly what we've thought wanted. What do we talk about? Quantum financial system. When it comes fully online, when they're not going to say Nasara Gasara, but when we start seeing the end of where Nasara Gasara is implemented, not saying Nasara Gasara, but we'll see it when the fiat dollar crashes and we start seeing the gold-backed assets, currencies take over worldwide, the revaluation starts, then we should have EBS because of some kind of 10-day blackout or whatever, and this kind of stuff. And here comes aliens. We'll see if that's what we think, but, what we say it anyways.
It seems like the only thing we've been off on has been timing. And it seems like everything has been pretty much in line with what we were told and what we've been saying. And then, it's kind of cray-cray.
Yep.
What about the weather manipulation that's going on right now? We've been talking a little bit about it, but
remember when Biden said it's going to be a dark winter? This is all fueled by globalists, in my opinion.
Yep.
You know,
This is
when a deep state meltdown happens, you should see this right here happen. When they are at their wits' end, when they're in trouble, when they are getting taken out of different countries. So the cabal in Iran is taken out. The cabal in the U.S. is taken out. When Venezuela, China, wherever, you should see this stuff start happening when they're in trouble.
This is the copper futures here, showing the copper. It's going up.
Now, is that supposed to be per ounce? Because I thought it was like less than $1.
Copper at $5.89. It doesn't specify. This is, let me see. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
I'm sure we can find that out pretty quick. Well, matter of fact, let's find out real quick. If we can.
So also we should be seeing fake news doing everything they can to cover up anything that they don't like. But the thing is that there's a lot of podneckers out here freaking telling the truth about things, and it's hard for them to make it happen. They don't have the viewership, you know. They can't say how, oh, everything's, oh, we're dying, you know, everything's terrible all day to you. They can't do it, you know, because I think we know it's kind of what we expected, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Saying
here that it's going for about $4.20 to $4.50 per pound. So,
yeah. Okay.
So
per pound. Okay.
Yeah. So divide that by 16, I guess, because there's 16 ounces in a pound.
Yeah.
So it's
35, 30. Yeah. 35, 37 cents would be my guess.
Yes, sir. About right. Still higher than what it was. What's your thoughts on what China's about to do to bring out the truth on where COVID-19 actually came from in terms of America? In terms of
has that come out that they're going to do that?
Yeah, Zine, whatever his name is, has come out publicly and has said that they have documentation and conclusive proof that's going to break and shatter the narrative of the Wuhan lab.
Well, that's true. It was in the U.S., in my opinion, in Pennsylvania, or what was it? It was in one of those places. And then Obama had it shipped there to Wuhan lab. At least that's what I remember.
Hey, is that where the monkeys got loose and all that craziness, right?
Yeah, they either always have something about some monkeys or something about some birds.
12 monkeys.
Them freaking monkeys.
That's nuts.
So, yeah. That stuff should come out, you know, and that will be big because hopefully, you know, with it being wakey time, in my opinion, that we can run with that narrative. We can show proof, I believe, of how Obama did that. I'm pretty sure that we've got whistleblowers coming out of the woodwork, dude. It's a trip.
It's pretty awesome.
But at the same time, all this stuff happens. Med beds are supposed to be on the tail end of a lot of that stuff. A lot of this stuff with ETs coming and stuff, you know. So there's always, you know, if what we thought in the past was true, then. And it has been so far. I hadn't known how it was going to happen, you know, but it's been cool to watch. I mean, I know it's probably terrible on some people, but just remember what we talked about, you know, that, hey, this is exactly what we said was going to happen. And at that time, it's kind of hard to picture that in your head because you don't know how it's going to happen in real time. You're just guessing, oh, man, this. But when you feel it, it's a different thing.
Got some breaking news coming in out of California. Indio Hills, California just got hit with a 5.1 earthquake just now.
Really?
under 45 minutes ago. So that's going on.
The truckers have all chilled out on kind of saying they're not going to go into California. I wonder if that's all over, or if that was something that I saw that happened in the past. I don't know.
Have you heard about them supposedly going and arresting Gavin Newsom for all this like super duper fraud? Like we're talking about billions of fraud.
Yeah.
Their talks. I mean, it would surprise me. Look what they did to Maduro. That'd be interesting if Trump said, well, you're going to jail. Here, let's go get him.
Maduro's, from my understanding, is a whistleblower. There's going to be a few of those come out, and that have been double agents or just said, I got to get away from the freaking cabal. I got to get away from these people. They're freaking crazy. They're Satanists, and that's not what I got into this for. I wanted as much money as I could get and as much power and all that, because that's what leaders do usually.
Yes, sir.
But it's like, got to watch out. You reap what you sow.
Amen on that. Amen on that. Cool. Well, what else is going on? Anything else you can think of?
Oh, it just never stops.
Right.
Now I did see the other day, and here's another one. I have a hard time saying, is that AI or is that not AI? There was a thing that came to me somehow, and it was like South Denver, Colorado, shelter in place. So I think you'll hear about some things like that, about sheltering in place. At the same time, I think that within the next 8 to 10 days, there's going to be something like, I think Davos is going to bring some really either crazy, wild stuff that we don't want, or crazy, good stuff that we do want. And you don't know, what's in line, but I think it's going to be big. When I look into those things, I say, okay, that's going to be big. Now, hopefully I've learned enough not to just say a date, but say something's going to happen. Be watching that. Be watching that. Might be bad, might be good. I don't know. But hey, it's
what are your expectations of something happening there at Davos during the WEF meeting, or are you just saying look for anything's possible at this point within that? Is that what you're?
I think anything's possible. The things I'm looking at is Trump talking to them like they're dogs, and or a standoff coming out between them and Trump. Somehow it looking like all nations are against us, just to get this thing reared up, or to, I'm sure they are, we're taking out the cabal. They're the cabal, and they don't like us taking out their teammates. Something about Mexico could come up, and us moving in there. Like, this will be a good distraction for Trump to say, boom, I'm doing this,
Right.
More planes, more doomsday planes, more vessels all over the freaking place. And then are they going to start, is what's NATO going to do? Are they truly going to send those people into Greenland? How is that all going to work out? Are we going to see those tariffs come up, or is somehow it going to be, kind of knocked out before that all starts? Silver, gold, we're messing up the banks. The banks are in trouble. The banks are in trouble. So all those things are kind of rolled up into things that I look to see right away. We were supposed to be in Operation Warp Speed, dismantling the deep state. So, I would say military action. I would say a lot of freaking National Guard and maybe Marines backing them up in different places. I can see all of that happening right now, and might be wrong. Lots of times I'm wrong on times and things, but eventually I can see it happening. Maybe I need to say that. I drive myself crazy with those things.
Cool. You heading over to the talk time?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go over there and chill out for a little bit.
Cool.
All right. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Have
you.
a good evening.
You too, man. See ya. Another one in the box, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in as you always do. God bless the Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world. God bless. See ya. Hi there, I'm Chaz Carter. Welcome to Patriot Shoot. If you're looking for a censorship-free platform where you can freely express your thoughts and connect with like-minded individuals, then you're in the right place. At Patriot Shoot, we offer more than just a membership. For just $8.99 per month, we provide you with daily intel, weekly giveaways, and access to our exclusive voice chat platform called Patriot Talk, where we have somewhere between 200 to 400 active members just on that alone, discussing a wide range of topics every single day. You'll gain access to our state groups where you can connect with members in your states at a grassroots level. Our community is all about open dialogue and sharing valuable information without the fear of being silenced. Whether it's discussing current events, giving advice, or personal matters, or simply connecting with others on Patriot Shoot, it is the place to be. So what are you waiting for? Join us today. Experience the freedom of speech and just fill out the form below and get started. We cannot wait to have you here with us, and welcome aboard.